Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy the 100% video where we will be playing Schedule 1. We will have to make a huge drug empire making $10 million and defeat a rival cartel. And if you enjoy it, maybe consider subscribing. So we started by making our character. I tried to make him look as much like a druggie as I could. Then we began making product, or just OG Kush, where we had to water the plant, cut the plant, and then bag the plant. I made sure to bring all the product and then start selling it because I knew they were about to blow up my thing. Most of the time when it didn't work, it ended in violence, sometimes repercussions. And then Uncle Nelson, who's pretty important, he teaches like the basics and stuff. He told us that we have money stuck in deposits and places. And here, the Benzies decided that they wanted to blow up our area because it's their turf, and we got our first achievement. Here, I realized that I messed up with all the violence in the beginning because I can't get into the motel, so I have to restart the day. So it sucked. But then we got in the motel and started doing drugs again, which was fun and silly, and I liked it. And here, I was looking at the gold on the skateboard, but we can't buy it, but that's an achievement for later. And I kind of wanted to talk about the main point of the game, or like of playing the game. We're going to rank it based on music and story and stuff at the end of the video, so wait for that. I might put a timestamp, I don't know. That's later, not now. And I made the honey slime with graffiti, and every rank up you get another spray can, and you need to spray paint 25 surfaces for an achievement. So we're going to do that over the game. Apparently the achievement's bugged. And here I decided I wanted to go and buy the a new area because we didn't have enough room in the motel. We did it for like $800, and I decided to move all my stuff in a little bit after. It wasn't fully moved in. And here is what you do before you can do supplier meetings, which I'll get into later. You have to pay the people that are your suppliers and go grab the supply to get their loyalty up before you can actually start doing big boy meetings. And then we started to sell stuff instead of just robbing people, and like starting to get to the real point of the game, making drugs and stuff. And we finally finished moving in all our stuff to the place, which it was so pretty and beautiful, wasn't it? Here we finally got the new, not a golden skateboard, which is an achievement. And we got our first dealer, which is also another achievement. And we got another achievement, which is the Indian dealer, which you have to rob someone. Here, Uncle Nelson is telling us to go talk to the higher ups of the town, like the mechanic, the car salesman, and the guy at Ray's Realty. He's gonna sell his businesses and stuff. Not he's real estate. And I found horse semen in this guy's pocket, so I thought it was funny and silly and laugh at him. After that, I decided to upgrade the place, adding pot sprinklers and selling biocum to people, unlocking multiple new customers in. Then we sold a Peter file before we talked to Uncle Nelson, talking about how we got $10,000 in earnings, and we had to go talk to some of the people inside somewhere. One being the weapons guy, who's going to be important later in the game, and important now, kind of, just for violence. And then Oscar, who sells us stuff to make more products. Then the guy we have to like pay to get employees, which are very important. And I found out here we can just rob people and like commit violence
5 minutes
with
later.
weapons. And that after that we got the bungalow, which is good because there's a lot more room in there. And here we found out about the curfew, which the police will like not be happy with you if you're past it, and they'll try to arrest you. It's not fun. And now we're just getting back to the old stuff where we used to do, selling stuff like that, so we could actually get money and progress in the game. We haven't for a while. Here I kept robbing people because I didn't want them to have my product because I needed it to give to people. And now we're making meth, which needs acid, phosphorus, and soda. You mix them all together, then you put them in the flask and heat them to a certain temperature. Here we had to, and then you put them in the oven to cook them more, and then break it up. And then we found Molly Presley, which you have to pay $1,000 to become our new dealer. She's one of the better ones, and you kind of have to like give them your product to make them sell it. It doesn't even matter if it's like on sale on the app. You just give it to them, give them all the scraps. And we started like handing out more stuff to like Benji and stuff. Having to make money to get this challenge done. It sucks. And after that, we met the Benzies, which are like the antagonist of this, who told us that we have to give them lots of product and they'll pay us less than market value to give it to them. And we can't go past Westville because we were just so good at like selling. They don't let us because they don't love us. It's really sad. So like they really weren't playing that much about how much I had to give them. I had to give them 25 meth, which is a lot for me at the time. And here is the app that you give your dealers to see how much they have and stuff. And this is one of the last times we give them it. It's 25, 35 sour diesel. And now I finally get to have my first car. I bought the van because it's the best because it has the most supply, like area for supply. And we instantly accidentally decided to attack someone with it. And here we're doing our first supplier meetup, at which we have to you go and like you don't have a money limit, which you do with the regular supplying things, and you get more supply from them. So it's important for later game. We really weren't buying that much here, but it's still good. And this is the final product of the bungalow, pretty much, until we get employees. And this was taking me to like 4 a.m. each night, which you can't, like, you have to go to sleep before 4 a.m. to progress to the next day. It was taking me like 30 minutes a day, so it's practically taking me like 30 minutes a day. The average day is 11 minutes, so it's a lot to like package and do all this stuff. And here, the Benzies decided to do a late night text and tell me that I have to give them stuff that I didn't grow. I only grew sour diesel and OG Kush. That's all I grew. So I had to randomly get that, and it's kind of unfair. Here I was buying the doing an achievement where you have to put 500 pieces of trash in one of them. So yeah, this one didn't really take that long. It just kind of comes with playing the game. It was annoying though. Not really, kinda. And I do notice that bag that's full. It hurts me a little bit. This is the last deal we did with the Benzies because I'm not a bitch. So I decided to buy some guns because I'm freaking American. Yeah, that there's some energy in that one. And we sent them, and we're hostile with them now, so they'll like jump you occasionally. And we started with some spray paint, which lowers their influence. And influence kind of like keeps you from going to the next place. Like if you get their influence below 300, you get to go to a new place and have new customers. And I already had all the customers in this place, and that's the easiest way to lower influence, so I couldn't do it well. And I found a really good way to escape the police, which you just drop down in the water over there and hide. And now we finally bought our first business, which I originally thought would give me money, but it doesn't. You have to launder money there, so you just get your own money, and it's not fun. But you have a limit of $10,000 a day. And here is Chains. This is my favorite Payday 2 character. I don't play as him. He's a crewmate guy because I don't have friends to play with. But now we're getting our first employees. They can be my friends. And you put money in their locker, and apparently you don't have to have beds for them anymore. I think you did at some point. And you assign them a few pots, and they'll just you in the supplies. You put it in their supplies, like seeds and soil and fertilizer and BGR. That's what I did, at least. And this is our first ambush, and it's the only one we won, where you get ambushed by the Benzies. Most of the time, one having a gun, two having like average weapons, like a knife or something. And you have to fight them off, and it lowers the Benzies' influence. And then I got my thing to look like the honey slime because I love it. And we also started giving guns to our guys because they can also get jumped and robbed. And here, Molly told me that there was a dealer of the Benzies about to do a deal. They tell you where it is and stuff, and you go there, kill them to lower the influence of them in that area. And here, because of that, that was the straw that broke the camel's back, as most say, that got us downtown. So we started selling stuff, unlocking new customers, which really helped to lower their influence. And we got kitted out with a cool outfit, looking like a baddie. And after one day, we unlocked the docks. We were going fast and made $100,000 in net worth. It was really good. This guy told us that we had to go talk to Brad Cosby as a new dealer, and I killed a cop, which is a good way to get money in early game if you go and pawn the weapon, because they're not hard to fight. Just take them on one at a time. And here we finally bought the barn, which is way bigger. It's a big upgrade, and it was nice to have. So we started moving some stuff in. It's not the final upgrade. It's going to take a little bit for that. We're going to have 5 employees in there. It's going to be great. I promise. And here, don't add beds. They aren't needed anymore, apparently. I'm just now finding this out. I thought I still needed beds. You don't. Here, I had this lady swimming with the fishes. She wasn't even doing a deal. I just wanted to kill her. I don't like her. She looks weird. This is my favorite product to make, too. Because you shove the syringe in the grain bag, and then you, like, in the second, you, like, put them in the soil after breaking them up. Here, you're putting them in the soil. Super fun, right? Here we got the first gun and the cauldron and suburbia, so we made a lot of progress in that. Cauldrons are used for making cocaine, just so you know. Here, this is one of my other favorites. It's soap at the car wash. Get it? Laugh, please. Be proud of me. And this is one of my favorites too. This one, I put cash inside a taco because you launder money at the taco ticklers. But then I got arrested, and it wasn't fun. I started to have... Oh, yeah. This is another ambush. Guys, I don't have a script. I'm just going off on this. I hope y'all know that, or noticed by now. I'm not good at this yet. And we found another dealer. These are the only things I can actually fight properly. Yeah, but it's fun, too. It's fun. We found, like, a few in a few day span. This is my favorite event in the whole game, where this guy, or really anyone, I didn't have many customers, equal to where everyone had 10. I didn't have any extras. But, like, they'll come up to you, and they'll ask for a product, and you have to sell it to them. They'll have higher chances, I think. And we have the laundromat now, not laundromat, post office, which has $4,000 to launder. Which is, it's cool, right? Can y'all be proud of me? And here, we were trying to get a new guy to sell to, but we, like, potential customer, I don't know why, I think this guy was, he was attached to the dealer. But we couldn't get him while he was working for some reason, and we unlisted meth for sale because it's just not good, like, profit, and it takes so long to do. There's no point in it, because shrooms are so much better. It gives you 16 shrooms, dude. It's great. Billy Kramer, we got Jane Lucaro, which sucks. If you have the option, don't get her. She sucks. She sucked. She made $100,000 in like 2 weeks. Awful. We met Javier Perez, which is like very important to the game. He was hostile to us, but we had to get him to a friendly to get the cocaine dealer. He'll be important later that I'm doing deals with him. It'll be very important. And I don't know if I told y'all this, but the leave no witnesses rule, that's still in session. We need it. Here I was going to put F the police, but I didn't because the police low-key suck. I used to want to be one when I was little, but they aren't great anymore. Okay, see like and sub for a cookie? Get y'all aren't going to get a cookie. I'm sorry. If we ever meet in person and you tell me that you want a cookie, I'll give you a cookie. But I'll like make you some cookies. But only the ones that prove that they watched this video. Like, I need proof. And here, sometimes NPCs will just commit violence, vehicular manslaughter for no reason. I thought it was hilarious. And at this point, I was so lazy and not want to play the game. I was ordering seeds. And it takes like 5 minutes to go and get them. And you can get more. And here, we are actually about to beat the Benzies clan. I know I speed along in this video. I'm not good at making long videos. I'm not good at it. I'll get better, I promise. But he told us that we had to go talk to 2 people. This guy who's going to give us something to help make a bomb or something. I don't know. RDX, I think? Yeah. But we had to get 20 cocaine. That was the issue there. Here, we had to pay this guy $10,000 in cash to get like a tunnel under it to put a bomb under the Highland Manor where they live to blow it up. It wasn't that expensive. We found another dealer, and I like killing the dealers because I don't love them. But this person had some cocaine, so it actually did help, and that's me. Um, that's me. I think it's pretty awesome. Oh, um, I'm addicted to cocaine in real life. Why is this so long? I'm sorry, guys. I'm so tired. I'm not redoing this. But now we finally got the cocaine guy who sells us cocoa seeds to do cocaine, so that's nice. And met Way. Way's my dog. Love Way. He doesn't sell as good. Molly's better at selling than him, but he tries his hardest. Yeah. And here we were doing our cocaine farm. This did not last long. It did not stay like this. It was instantly turned into weed the second I got the 20 cocaine I needed. The cocaine comes in later, I promise. A lot of cocaine. And this is how you do the cocaine. You mix leaves with gasoline. Guys, can someone tell me if that's actually what they do to make cocaine? And then you have to bake it, just like normal meth. But do they actually do that to make cocaine? I don't think that's true. And we gave him the 20 cocaine. He gave us the RDX. And you can do that infinitely. You can get as much RDX as you want. And then he asks you a favor to make the bomb, which is it's just someone is at the docks stealing his like shipments because they aren't very polite, and you have to go find them. And we had to teach him a little lesson. We followed him into an alleyway to murder him. This was actually like the only mission they really had. We planted the bomb under it, and it started raining right as it blew up. It was really scenic, but I didn't add it because I thought the video was going to be too long. It was not. And I found a way to get in here. I thought it looked like the I think Braithwaite's from Red Dead 2 when you like burn their house because they were trying to get the little key. I think it looks like that. Don't y'all think? Somebody just beat up Way outside his house. I promise y'all that was not me this time. He was just dead outside his house. And he's actually dead. There's no unconscious things. Okay, here is the best way to make money. You can get 1.8 times the amount of money you invested in that gold. So it's good. We made like a few $1,000s off of this, but you can make way more. 26,000, that's a pretty good deal. Right? Oh, 27,000. Yeah. I'm proud of myself for that. I'm a good haggler. Now we bought the car wash, which can do $6,000 a day, I think. Yeah, it was $6,000. So it was pretty good. You know, we needed it. And this is pretty much the final upgrade. Wait, no, there's another one. I am running out of things to say. But for the mushrooms, you also need to cool them down. I forgot to say that. You need to have them cooled with an AC. So, and this one, it's on the roof. So I said I wish I was. It's like you're supposed to assume because it's high up. I wish I was high because the game. The music is great in this game. I'm gonna be real. But like Ray Hoffman just said that we have to like that they fixed Highland Manor, and that we had to go get it. Here is our first brick, and I struggled with it for a long time. This took me longer than that's in the video, and that's already long. So, I'm pathetic excuse for a human being. I'm joking, of course. But the bricks are very important for late game, so I don't have to restock for like 7 days. And we just cut up all the stuff and made more and more bricks to hand out to people so that we could make mushroom spawn stations in there. With the pump, and we got the pump shotgun, which is great. More violence. Are y'all prepared for more violence? This guy, I tested all my weapons on him. This guy is the best test dummy because he takes a lot of shots. It only took 2 shots. One wasn't even a full shot. So, this is a very cool place. I was just on shrooms while I went in there. hit the 111 because you can see it's worn. He didn't fight back, and I just murdered him. He has a sewer crown thing, really cool. You can wear it, and that's your home once you kill him. That's your home. Like you can just live there if you want. You know, I was looking pretty. Now this is really where the cop killing started. I randomly, no reason. I just was bored. I decided I just wanted to start killing cops, selling other stuff for a little. I didn't need the money. I didn't need the money, guys. I just sold all their stuff because I didn't want them to have it. Because then they could shoot me and it would hurt. Guys, don't do drugs. Forgot to say that. Don't do drugs. It's not nice. Because it kind of sucks. And now we finally got Leo, who sold so much. He got like 300,000 in a few days. He's great. But that's just because he has all the people that buy a lot. Here, this guy's, look at him. Is he not, like, awesome? Just from the side of him? And he sounds so autistic. Not in a mean way, like in a good way. You know? Like, innocent way. And now we're finally buying the Doc's warehouse, and this is the break room. I made a break room for them, and then I made the thing. It has 3 rows. It makes lots of cocaine. That isn't finished yet. This is the finished product of the whole shabockery. I don't know if that's a word. And now we're buying taco ticklers. We actually have an employee this time, and we pickpocketed the stuff. We did not pickpocket the stuff. This guy went on a break without me telling him he could, so yeah, guys, I did that for no reason. We just got a new customer. That's actually one of our only customers that we have ourselves. And then I covered this guy in trash for no reason. He kind of like lightly disrespected me one time 3 weeks ago. I just covered him in trash. Then we were killing cops in the sewers one time, and this guy just showed up. I don't know what he is. I think he's pretty cool. I don't know. Maybe Ghost of the Sewer King. And you know, I knew this game would have a glitch. I tried the whole time I was playing to find it, and I finally found it. I was playing Fallout, like an older version of Fallout, and I remembered a glitch they could do in that. And so I came to this game right as soon as I did it. And this is it. I was going high. And apparently this isn't even the best thing you can do with it. I was trying it with a basketball. Even better. Even better. And I was doing trick shots off of it at some point. Here we made $1 million. I clicked off to check if I was recording because I was so excited. And then Highland Manor. You know, I know I'm skipping through a lot, but there's nothing to really that's interesting. Really, there's really nothing at all, because how long I just had to play and play and play. But we did start mixing stuff, which it needs its own chemist for some reason. Like, why do you need a chemist to mix? And it happened to be Bio Ass Blaster that we started making, and it made people slippery, so occasionally I would just see people slipping around, like sliding around. And this is the second cocaine thing that we had. You know? It was fun. And now we really started selling some gold, but this guy was giving me terrible deals. $800, 0.08, I think. Hopefully I'm not wrong. But here, I know we skipped a lot, but I decided to fire my employees. Like, if you look in the corner, 8 million from 200,000 or something. I know we skipped a lot, but there was genuinely nothing to report on. This game is so boring in the end. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, a few minutes ago, I was at like 20,000. Went up to 200,000. Just instantly, you know. So now we're about to have a meme. It's gonna be silly. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
baby.
Yep. You like that, didn't you? But I finally made 10 million after like months of playing this freaking dumb game. It's not a dumb game. It's a lovely game. But I decided to fire everyone because we can't leave any witnesses, and it was so freaking sad. I love these guys, man. Not that guy has a gun, by the way. So I just started going around killing everyone. I was like the angels in the Bible that just like when they didn't have the lamb's blood on their door, kill them, kill everyone. Because God before Jesus was different, you know. He was still a great guy, but Jesus really changed him, you know. Kids can change it. And this is Benji. He ran away, so I decided to leave him because Benji is close to my heart, you know. I can't just kill him. It's so sad. And that might have came back to bite us in the future, maybe. Maybe chance. Light chance. There's no one up in here. There should be. But here, I just beat him up, you know. This is about to be somatic for... It was so sad. I almost killed him. I was so close. About to kill him. No. I'm turning around. And I promise I did kill everyone. I just didn't show it. That would be a long time of just me killing people and having useless commentary. But that's kind of this whole video. That's all my videos, just useless commentary on me playing a game. But there's nothing wrong with that. And here I was doing some cinematic shots of me driving away back home. Which this is our last achievement. Doing everything but with a tutorial. Guys, I'm sorry if there's like a weird sound in the back. I don't know how to fix that. I record on a headset mic, so it's not that great. But we're doing all the OG stuff, and they tricked us with this. They made it super small, but from really far away, it looks normal sized. Do you think that would work? Do you think... I hope y'all get it. And I gave this guy all my drugs. And I think these guys are with the Benzies. That's why they had a grudge on us when we went to Highland Point. I think these guys are the Benzies. Because they're wearing green. And Uncle Nelson has a problem with them. You know? And I knew leaving Benji alive was not a good idea, fellas. I knew it was not a good idea. Like, because instantly cops got called the second we left Highland. Why do you think that is? Why do you think that is? My millions was in that house. Millions. 10 million. Actually, about like... Now it's time to rate the game. And I want to separate it into two parts. The beginning and the end. In the start, it is amazing. I think it is very creative and a unique experience compared to other games I played. The music is great and a perfect fit for the game. So I rate it a 9 out of 10 and recommend that you get it. But if you're a completionist, I do not recommend 100%ing it. Because it is so repetitive and you have to do it for close or over 100 hours, personally 100 hours. And thank you for watching. It really means a lot. This video took me months of work to do. And if you like the video, please think about liking and subscribing. I think I'm going to start doing 100% videos, and I hope you have a good rest of the day. And see you in the next one.